June 29, 2023. I'm Brian. This is the WNBA Lean Show. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can add some value to your WNBA research today before you make your plays. First thing we want to do is this. If you don't mind, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to build a little bit of a base here. I'm looking for 800 sports bettors for the NBA. The WNBA is nice. We're talking about that. That's what we're doing today. These are small bets. The NBA, we are going to crush this fall. So you want to be on board for that. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate that. Now, yesterday we got blown up by the Mystics and the Dream. I took the Dream plus the points, or the lean was that. I didn't make a bet, but I did like the Dream, and they got blown up. So I think we took them a game early, in fact, because they played each other again in the next matchup for the Dream and the Mystics. And it is a 12-team league, the WNBA. So these teams are going to play each other a lot, back-to-back situations. I don't like to see it unless it's the playoffs. Bottom line, that's how they do it, though, so we got to deal with it. I think we took them a game early. Dream may cover the next matchup. We'll have to see. Now, I want to tell you, before we go into this, there's 3 games today. I'm going to look at some underdogs, give you my opinion on them. But bottom line is this. If this resonates with you, awesome. If it doesn't, toss it out. If you don't like it, if you don't like what I'm saying, if it doesn't jive with you, if it doesn't resonate with you, if you got something different going on, if you see something more otherwise different than what I'm seeing, cool. Roll with that. We're good. Okay? So I'm looking at my computer here, my laptop. I'm going to pull it on my lap right now and just talk to you just for a second about the first matchup, which is the Liberty and the Aces. Both these teams are obviously very good. The Aces are cream of the crop champions of the WNBA. Only lost 1 game. They're at home. They're hosting the Liberty, giving up 6.5. That's what I'm looking at right now as I talk to you about this. The Liberty got a little better record, 7-6 against the spread. The Aces are 7-7, and you would figure that because everybody's betting the Aces because they're the world champions and they're crushing teams. But the spreads are just so high, they just sometimes don't get over that number. But I will tell you this. I'm going in this matchup right now. I want to give you some accurate information. The Aces have covered 7 of the last 10 in this series, including a blowout last year in July. They beat them 108-74 in New York. So the Aces are well equipped to blow out the Liberty when the time suits them. Will they do it today? I looked at the sequences of what I saw in the previous games, and I like the Liberty sequence. Now, the Aces had a good sequence too, but I like the Liberty sequence. They're getting 6.5. I think you're going to see a close game here. Do I think the Liberty win this game? I do not think they're going to win this game. I think it's going to be close, though. So that's my thought on this. I would take the 6.5 if I were betting this game. Good luck, whatever you do on this game. Now, we're going to go to another matchup. Pull this laptop back on my lap. Hit the like button if you haven't already done that. I appreciate that. We're trying to get this thing going. Thanks for watching this so far. Indiana Fever at the Phoenix Mercury. Now, I will tell you about this. This is an unusual matchup here. The Fever are, they just played the Aces twice, lost twice, covered twice, right? So they come into Phoenix and they're favored by 3 points. Here's what I think. I think this. First of all, the Indiana Fever have all of their victories have come on the road. Okay, just so you know that. The Phoenix Mercury can't win a game. In fact, they just got blown out at home. So they're not good. But I just think so the Mercury has won 9 of 10 of these matchups, 9 of 10. The only game the Dream won was a game at home a couple of years ago, if I remember correctly. I looked at it when I looked at the numbers when I was looking at this game. Okay, but here's what I think. I think this is right now a great spot for the Mercury to pull a W out of their behind. I think that 3 points is plenty. These two teams are not good. Would I put money on them? No, I'm not going to do that. But I'm telling you, I think this is a great spot for the Mercury simply because history shows it and because the Dream just had 2 tough matchups against the Aces. They gave everything they could. They were up on the Aces in the first half. They lost late in the game against the Aces in Las Vegas out here. Now they're in Phoenix playing the Mercury on the road again after some grueling matchups with the Aces. The betting public, I think, is going to side with the Fever just because the Mercury are terrible. But I just think it's a great spot for the Mercury. So anyway, that's my thoughts for today. If you liked it, great. I appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you're still watching. If you haven't done that yet, I'll be back with you next time. Talk to you soon.